You got
Hi, I am Chandy from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and unemployed right now.
Hi, I'm Gabby from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm a full-time student.
Who do you love that you should tell more often? Why do you love them so much?
I'm going to choose her mom. Her mom is my best friend. We've known each other since high school, but we've been best friends since college. We don't say it to each other a lot. We just, since my dad died, I started to say it a lot more to her. And because the one person who was what I needed was her. Where everybody was telling me, and my dad just died recently, so composure. When he died and everybody was like, my condolences and everything, and it's beautiful, and I love you and everything, she just like, what do you need? And that to me meant everything. And she talked. She got my mind off my pain. And that was what I needed in those moments. So, Marisol, my best friend, my sister, I love you.
Okay, I'm gonna do my friend Mia. She's one of my best friends since I moved to Orlando. I came from FSU in Tallahassee and I transferred over to UCF, and I didn't think that the transition would be as hard as it was, but it was really difficult, like trying to make all these friends, and I'm in the acting program there, so it became like really cliquey really fast, and she was the first person that I found that I felt was like one of my genuine friends, and I don't say it to her a lot, but I love her so much, and she's one of my favorite people here, and I literally do everything with her. I work with her. We're going on a trip this weekend, and I just think that she deserves all the love in the world, and I want her to know how much she actually means to me and how much she helped me like grow as a person and as like a performer at UCF, and I appreciate her so much.
What do you think has kept you from saying I love you more often?
I don't think we just ever. It just never happened. I don't think it was anything definitive. It was never something you expressed so much as showed.
I feel like I've always kept all my relationships very like lighthearted, just we have fun, we do things together. Like we never really talk about our emotions or like how we really feel about each other, and that's just the way that I've always kept all my relationships. I feel like it's just easier that way to not like dig deep into how we feel and stuff. And obviously we'll be like, oh, like I love you and stuff, like in cards or like happy birthday, I love you, stuff like that, but we've never really talked about how we actually feel about one another. And I feel like I definitely should start doing that, because when I have those moments with my friends and stuff like that, it's really great to know how we feel. We've played a game called We're Not Really Strangers, and playing that and like hearing how my friends feel about me and how we felt. I played the game with Mia too. Knowing how we feel about each other in that moment was really special to hear the way that they were talking about me and to talk about them in that way too. So I feel like it would be really beneficial to start like opening up in that way.
Are you willing to look into the camera and say I love you right now and tell them why they mean so much to you?
Okay, Marisol. Like I said earlier, you have been there for me through thick and thin. We have had wonderful times. We've had off moments. And it all comes together in what family really should be in my definition of family. So that's why I see you as my sister, my best friend, and I love you very much.
I love you, Mia. I love you so much. You literally mean the world to me. Thank you for being my rock throughout this whole year and for many more years to come. I'm so excited to do so many more adventures with you. We're gonna go so many places. We're gonna travel around the world. We're going to New York soon, so I'm so excited. I love you.
What could you do differently to show love now that you've had this opportunity?
Maybe express it more. Not just through actions, but, words. Because it's good to hear once in a while, and I love you.
Yeah. I want to be more open with my emotions and stuff, because I've always been very caged up, so I want to let people know how I'm feeling. I feel like it's good for them to hear.
I'm excited. Am I going to be one of those people?
Maybe.
Okay,
we'll
cool.
find out.
Yes.
Chandy and Gabriella were enjoying a leisurely stroll around the lake when I encountered them. They were totally relaxed and just enjoying each other's company. They were pleasant and easy to talk to, smiling and cheery. As it turns out, that's exactly how their interview went as well. Both Chandi and Gabriela have a good presence about them. Chandi describes her best friend Marisol as a sister, there for her when she needs her, whether near or far. She's in it with her, and less concerned with the appearance of pleasantries, and more concerned with ensuring that Chandi's well-being is on solid ground. This kind of friendship is not as common as most, and even with many miles between them, Chandi and Marisol have remained close, supporting one another and cheering one another on. Gabriela describes her friend, Mia, as a real support system as well as a great partner in crime. When Gabriela arrived on the scene at college, she was out of her comfort zone, but felt supported and accepted by Mia, not just on a surface level, but in a more meaningful place, a place of companionship and love. College can be a very unnerving experience with so much going on and most students away from their nuclear families for the very first time in their lives. Building those lifelong relationships are paramount in building esteem, perspective on social matters, and discovering how to manage relationships into adulthood. Neither Chandi or Gabriela say the words "I love you" often to their friends, but they show it in their actions and spending time investing in their relationships. This experience has inspired Chandi and Gabriela to be more expressive with their words, understanding that it's as important for them to say it as it is for their loved ones to feel it. Thank you for being so transparent, Chandi and Gabriela. I feel like most of us can benefit from taking a page from your playbook. Life flies right by at breakneck speed, and those we love and spend time with are the ones who will be writing the stories of our lives when we're no longer around. Let's not let it be that we acted out of love but failed to say the words "I love you" when we still had life. Words are very powerful, and it seems it's much easier to use them to destroy than to build others up. Let's aspire to build legacies of empowerment, lifting people up, expressing love, leaving the world a better place for those who we love and who have loved us in return. To our viewers, thank you for watching. Your viewership is important to the success of the channel. So if you appreciated Chandi and Gabriela's interview, give this video a thumbs up and leave them some encouraging words in the comments below. You can follow the Shared Heart Experiment on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter to stay up to date on the newest episodes. Feel free to check out any of my other YouTube videos where I walk up to random strangers in public places and ask them intimate questions about their lives. Consider supporting the channel by clicking the link in the description below, where you can shop at my online apparel store, StylylifeDesigns.com. You'll find t-shirts, hats, and hoodies with positive and uplifting themes to complement your lifestyle. When you shop, know that a portion of the proceeds from anything you buy will help contribute to the creation of more positive content just like this. Real people, real life, and real love. Until next time, I've been Kevin with the Shared Heart Experiment. Be good to each other. Thanks for watching.